A realtor's brain is a miracle of nature. It starts working the day they're born and stops working as soon as they need to pitch a homeowner. I know I've had that problem before. How about this one? My clients put in an offer on a 2-story house, 1 story before the offer and another story after the offer. Just a minute, folks. Hey, we'll try one more before we go live. Looks like we're going live right now. Beautiful. Hey, hello everyone, and welcome to What's Up with Real Estate, where we cover the 3 most important national news and events in both real estate and mortgages. And today's topics are, or talking points are, existing home sales. Is it a blip or a bottom? Number 2, first-time homebuyers. Are they in or are they out? And number 3, what are the chances of a rate cut in December? All of this and more, along with Stoic Quote of the Week, fun with puns. So, hey, you know what? October existing home sales increased on a year-over-year basis for the first time in 3 years. And, you know, that's really pretty good news, but it's hard to say that's likely to continue. Is that a blip? Because interest rates have risen sharply since the election and have been rising sharply since the last rate change by the Federal Reserve. Or are we at a real bottom? So we're going to talk about that. I'm your host, and my name is Mortgage Mac. That's first name Mortgage, last name Mac, where we make a difference in the lives of the people we serve. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Go to Google today, type in hashtag Mortgage Mac, and check out my nearly 150 5-star reviews. So let's get started, shall we? Talking point number 1. Existing home sales. Well, you know, they rose 3.4% month over month in October, boosted by lower mortgage rates during October and September. While that's good news, it's important to remember that. 1, mortgage rates have gone way up since then. Number 2, so this could just be a blip. And, you know, based upon the consensus and what I'm seeing in the market, I think it was just a blip. And number 2, we're still only selling homes at a pace of less than 4 million per year, which is an historical low. Talking point number 2. Hey, what about those first-time home buyers? Are they down and out? Are they in and out? I think that it's a real challenge, and because the combination of higher mortgage rates and the ceaseless rise in home costs and insurance. And gosh, you know, October 2024, only 27% of homes sold were to first-time home buyers. Pre-pandemic, that figure ranged 30 to 35%. And I can tell you in my career, that number was as high as 40 to as high as 50%. As a result of this pricing out effect, the median age of the first-time home buyers are you ready for this? And I have a copy of this full report that I can share with you from the National Association of Realtors. But the median age of the first-time home buyer climbed from 35 in 2023, 31 in 2014, 36 they said 35 2023. And well, you know, today the average age of the first-time home buyer is 38. Wow. I do have young people come to me still in their 20s looking to buy a home. Super refreshing. So next we have a short video that we're going to do that tells a really fun story about me and an agent with Compass named Rachel with the HTX team. Check it out.
Meet the Schaefer family. They were about to embark on a new life of adventure, moving from Illinois to Houston, Texas after having closed on their home in Illinois. The Schaefers had high hopes for their new home in Houston, but things took an unexpected turn. With just 2 weeks before their new job starts, the Schaefers faced a dilemma. They would be living out of a hotel if they didn't find a new home fast or were faced with paying rent for a year. Rachel, the real estate superhero, embarked on a mission to find the perfect home in just 2 days. Meanwhile, Mortgage Mac, America's home loan superhero, was also hard at work. Rachel found the perfect house just in time. Mortgage Mac and his team worked tirelessly to make the impossible happen. In just 11 days, Mortgage Mac and his team got the documents done. Mac and Rachel, the real estate superheroes, made the Schaefer's dreams come true. If you ever need a home, there's no one else to turn to. Mac and Rachel, the superheroes of home and real estate.
True story, folks. Hey, I can't say enough how important it is to have, an experienced mortgage loan originator. I'm shocked on a daily basis. Well, I wouldn't say on a daily basis. That's an exaggeration. Weekly, monthly basis. People that come to me that have had encounters with other people in our industry that either just didn't care or maybe just didn't have the experience that I have, the experience that Rachel has to help them work through solutions so that they can be empowered and become successful home owners. So let's talk about interest rates, shall we? What are the chances of a rate cut in December? Well, it seems to be getting less and less. I think I read yesterday the consensus is 50%. So let's see what the pundits say. The market continues to be concerned about the potential reinflationary impact of who? That person that we elected for presidency, and the impact that the Fed's loosening and the impact that his economic plans might have on the Fed's loosening plans. I can tell you, folks, man, I've been doing this a long time. And we were approaching what economists have always dreamed of. And that was a soft landing, meaning that we were battling inflation without massive layoffs and hurting people financially. And I got to say that I'm expecting economically for this last election to be a disruption. Now, I know people that are experiencing enormous growth in certain areas endorsed by the previous administration, such as the crypto market, such as maybe even, hey, you know what? Now's the time to buy Elon Musk because Lord knows that, the Elon Musk stock, whether that be Tesla, and I forget the other entity with regards to rockets, because, he's going to be able to write his own check. I mean, come on, man. Stop and think about it, man. I'm just shocked. But Fed fund rates future market is now only pacing even odds, 50-50, that the Feds will do a rate cut in its next meeting on December 18th. The average 30-year fixed mortgage remained around 7%. And, but if you look at, the previous peak, October 19th was 8.03. So we're about a point better. But I can tell you back in August and September, things were looking really, really good, right? Except that, hey, maybe the previous administration's infrastructure spending really boosted the economy. And I think that along with, if you look at the Great Depression and the history associated with that versus after we've come out of COVID, infrastructure spending was just sort of a foregone conclusion as a way to continue to support the economy. And if anybody says that the government doesn't create jobs, they just don't, they just don't understand consumer-based economics. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Let's go to Stoic quote of the week. I really like this one. The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. Marcus Aurelius, Roman Emperor, 161 to 180 CE. I like that. Okay, next up is Fun Puns, brought to you by List Reports. Let's start with the first one. What stops an exploding volcano? An interruption. Okay. Dress warm in the Andes. The west side is Chile. It's kind of silly too. I like this one. Hey, to all of you Apple users out there, Adam and Eve, first to ignore the Apple terms and agreement. Let's see. I kind of like this one. Ignorance versus apathy. I don't care, I don't know, and I don't care. No, let's try this again. Ignorance versus apathy. I don't know, and I don't care. That's where I'm at politically. I don't know, and I don't care. My wife? No, my wife will like this. And my wife said I never listen. Something like that. Okay, I like this one too. How French skeletons say hi. Bonjour. Okay, for all of you flat earthers out there and Bigfoot believers, Bigfoot saw me, but nobody believes him. And of course, everyone's favorite pun, my favorite pun, bad puns. That's how I roll. So thanks for joining me, and thanks for tuning in. And hey, you know what? I welcome your comments, whether you agree or disagree. And remember, knowledge is the key to making the best decisions for you and your clients. Join us every Saturday at 10 a.m. right here on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. And until next time, happy Thanksgiving. Stay informed, stay engaged, and I'll see you